What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to the NASCAR Penzoil 400 highlights. I am very excited to get into this one. I obviously reacted to the last race's highlights, and that was so good. The finish was just unbelievable. It was crazy. So I'm very excited to get into today's highlights. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe. Over half of you that are watching my videos start subscribed, so just hit the subscribe button. It literally takes 2 seconds. Okay, bring it on.
Logano versus Larson.
I'm nervous.
Green flag, 400 miles awaits.
Whoa, big block by Buscher.
There's 2 people off there.
Like Chase Elliott was trying to make a move. That was close, Kevin.
Well, those restarts are going to be like that all day because these guys know that this is when the tires are the freshest. There's all that apron down there. It's very enticing, and you're going to see them 3, 4, and maybe even 5 wide today on the restarts.
Already a lot of 3 wide. How about that?
We're in the Nevada desert, so the sand blows
There's
constantly.
quite a few people that are 3 wide.
He'll be there on that back straightaway. And we are 3 and all but 4 wide.
Oh.
At the line with Truex and Elliott way down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Why are they pushing so hard? Because this is the best time to make hay.
Briscoe, Wallace, Truex.
You know what's so crazy to me? It's like in Formula 1, they'll do like 50 to 70 laps, right? Because each track is different.
These guys are getting after it.
Well, we see
Depending
Kyle
on
Larson going
corners
after the
and
lead right here,
everything.
and this is what we
NASCAR
talked
is
about
like a
all
big
weekend. Clinton, he
oval,
got
so
his
of
car
course they're
turned
going to
in the
do
middle
more
of the corner,
laps.
was able to run the bottom of the
But
race track and turn right
267
under Joey
laps?
Logano to take the lead.
God, I think I'd go crazy if I was a driver.
Yesterday in practice, as you guys noted, the boards were down, including the 22. They were able to adjust on that race car and make some adjustments. And we've got a car slow on the track, Mike.
Right rear tire, guys. Christopher Bell.
Well, guys, this is exactly what we talked about in our meetings this morning. It's kind of a gamble on that right rear tire.
Right rear trouble. Let's see if he gets up against the fence.
What happened?
Or if the tire just goes on its own. Not much contact there.
Yeah, it looks like that tire was down. You kind of see the car pitch to the right rear and kind of wiggling around a little.
We are under caution for the 2nd time in Las Vegas. That is Christopher Buscher's RFK Racing.
What happened there? Oh.
A big lift right there already. I think he knew something was going on. What it was, that right front wheel falls off.
Just flew off.
Fall off right with it.
I was expecting like a huge crash, but nope.
Well, that's a great
His
camera
wheel
work
just
by our guys
decided
to catch what is happening right there. You see
fly off like that.
And here comes the wheel.
Oh.
And the wheel's cut in half. That was the question I needed to see. Can these Toyotas
A lot of you told me that
they have on
in
these
the
longer runs, and look here. Deep into a run, here they come, all of them. 1, 2, 3.
Reaction that I did,
I
I was saying about the 18 did. I think I was watching like Greatest Passes or something, and the 18. Obviously, I don't know the name, so I was like, oh my god, the 18. And then a lot of you told me that the 18 is Kyle Busch, and he now races as number 8. So that was quite interesting to know because obviously didn't know who the driver was.
Racetrack.
And now that I know it was him,
momentum down here.
and that he's got a different number.
1 to go in stage 1. Kaz Grala should be able to stay on the lead lap. And that's important.
So they changed. I have a question actually. I'm hoping people can answer this for me in the comments. They change their numbers like often because in F1 they don't change their number unless they win the championship, and then they have the choice to put a 1 on their car, and then they're obviously the only driver that has the 1 because they're the world champion. Other than that, they don't really change their number. Is that a regular thing that they do in NASCAR? Like, why do they change their number? Are they doing it for shits and gigs? Like, why is that a thing? Please, someone let me know in the comments.
Thing I like about all this, Clinton, is how we can move all over the racetrack. We've got cars on the top, bottom, middle, everywhere.
We may have a new leader coming to the flag for stage 1. Tyler Reddick sweeps up behind Kyle Larson and will not take the stage win. Larson gets it side by side for 3rd. Give it to Truex.
Oh.
No trouble.
What's going on there?
More trouble for him. I don't think it's no right rear tire flat.
Give me a replay.
You see him right behind Chase Briscoe here. Gets loose. Round she went.
Ooh.
Just caution out.
Just a bit of Tokyo
right in the
drifting
middle
there.
of that corner is where the bumps are that we talk about, and the higher up the racetrack you go. But a lot like last week when we were at Atlanta, Clinton, we see those cars kind of halfway poked out with that right front fender.
That car trying to get past was so close to the front.
The car can get freer, especially if you're on the verge of being too free anyway.
5 cars racing for second.
Yeah, and you saw Denny Hamlin getting a push by Martin Truex Jr. into the corner, and he was like, oh, man.
It's getting tight. Bowman's getting tight in the wake of
Hamlin's getting close.
in front of him. Hamlin to the inside.
The 5 and 45 finished in that order in stage 1.
He's moved up.
Here we come to 1 to go in stage
3 wide.
You're going to have to deal with that 45 car the rest of the day if they don't make any more mistakes. He's rebounded from his mistake, and he's going to be racing with Kyle Larson for the rest of this event.
3 wide for second.
Who's that? Is that Denny in the middle there?
Well, we see a lot of 3 wide, like you say, Mike.
4 wide back here, boys.
Yeah, and what we've got right now is we've got a mixed-up field. We've got the guys that stayed out in the front. You got the back half of the field that said, "The heck with it. We're going to come in. We're going to take a chance."
I love how last time I asked,
they drove right through the middle and around the outside with those new tires.
Denny ever win the Cup Series to people in the comments, and everyone was like, "No." Love it.
One
love
thing that it happens at this particular racetrack,
maybe it could go when I was reading through the comments.
Below the white line before the start-finish line, so it'll be interesting to see what this looks like.
Oh, they're getting very close.
And NASCAR has approved the restart. No penalty call. Trouble turn 2. One car sliding, slamming into the wall.
Oh,
what happened there?
Joy.
Give me a replay.
Is that right rear down maybe from sliding? I think the right rear was down.
Let's see what happened.
I think it wasn't down. He got. I can't. Let's back up. Make sure he didn't get help. That car was right on his tail. But he got loose. It obviously, when he locked down, blew the tire out.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Oh, is he going to win it?
That was all Kyle Larson putting his car in the right.
Is he going to do it?
Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick went to the bottom of the racetrack, and he lost all that momentum.
I tried to avoid the results. I didn't want to spoil it.
Put that kid behind the wheel of a race car like this at Hendrick Motorsports, and
I'm guessing he does.
Old-fashioned butt whooping.
He's been leading the whole bloody thing.
2 of the best in the business come off turn.
Could you imagine that?
number
That'd be
4.
so sad if you were leading the entire thing and then lose
Kyle Larson scores
the
his
win at the last second.
career win for
Yay!
and Chevrolet.
How about Ty Gibbs coming back up and getting a top 5 after the day he's had? Chastain, that gamble paid off, 4th place, and Blaney, 3rd, champion, grounded out.
I did notice that. I saw that Chastain was in 4th. I was like, oh.
Truex ahead of Hamlin for 7th.
That was good. I really enjoyed that. Can't wait for the next race. A couple of you were asking me to react to the Daytona 500 highlights, but I was able to watch that race. So I don't really want to react to the highlights because I've already seen the race, and I don't think anyone would want to watch me react to something that I've already seen. But I'm probably going to react to the highlights because obviously living in the UK, the races is at the NASCAR races are at ridiculous times for me. So I'll probably react to the highlights over on here. I've done that for the last 2 races and it's quite fun. And I feel like a couple of you have enjoyed that. So I'm going to do that, but I enjoyed that one. Obviously nothing will compare to the finish that we saw in Atlanta, but that was good. I'm excited for the next race. So if you did like this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe. If you want to check out any of my other socials, they are all linked down below. Just want to say that if any of you follow my TikTok, we just recently hit 3,000 followers, so I want to say a big thank you to everyone that follows me over on there. And if you don't, on that account I post like daily motorsport content, so if that's something that you want to check out, it's all linked down below. And if any of you follow my Twitch and you've been wondering where I've been the last few days, I am so sorry. I went to a concert and then I had my sister's birthday, and then I had COVID over the weekend, so that ruined everything. I still have a big fat cold right now, but I'm gonna be on Twitch again every day this week, so do come and say hi. And if you're wondering what time I stream at, the schedule is on my Twitch profile. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's reaction, and I will catch you for the next one. Bye.